Our current team, Aussie Butterflies, over 65, are made up of players from Victoria, New South Wales and South Australia. And we compete in Australian Masters and World Masters. And currently we are gold medalists.
When I was asked to join the Butterflies, I was quite happy to be able to say I was too young at first, but then I started in the development squad at the World Masters at Brisbane in 1994. It's a good way to keep fit. I know when I retired I thought, I'll go and do running or do something to keep fit. In the end I just came back to playing more games because it was much more fun than trying to do other stuff.
I think it's been good for my health. Too many people just sit around.
I think the friendship is one of the top things that it's come out of it.
Fantastic friendships, yeah. And of course we've been everywhere.
I went to Edmonton, then we went to Torino, Italy. That was an experience. And then last year went to New Zealand.
We played with different clubs and we played against each other in Melbourne competitions. As the years have gone on, we've combined and become teammates, again to get the numbers to keep our age group playing. The friendship has overridden any sense of competition and being enemies on the court. We now all play together and are good friends.
I think it started out with Brunswick and Coburg, then that became Coburg. Then we played in our championship division at Albert Park.
I played with Coburg for most of my career, and fortunately for Coburg we had about 4 Australian players that wanted to come and play with us, which was fantastic because it then gave us the opportunity to play in the WNBL.
As a teenager, I was in the Victorian softball team, and some of those older women said, look, you'd be a good basketballer, come and play basketball. So I took up basketball after I actually left university.
I started when I was 9 years old. Both my parents were involved with basketball at Dandenong. They actually started it there, and then just kept playing for Dandenong until I was 35 when I retired.
I first met Ben when I was about mid-30s. My other half, he went out lunching with these guys that he went to university with every year. And it was only men, but then all of a sudden they brought partners, and I met a man called Chester Sharp. And Chester was the CEO of A.V. Jennings, and he said that he was going to retire and work with these young boys in a place in Doncaster. And if you had any spare money, maybe you should give it to them because they're quite smart. I had this little bit of money, not much, $20,000. And I took it out, and all the rest is history.
Faye Campbell, she introduced me. So a couple of years when I took a redundancy and sold my house, and that's how I had to work out what I was going to do with my money. They've been fantastic investing, and one of my brief was, well, I need to go on holidays every year and I need money for that.
We've been with them since they were Supermasters back in Baldwin, I think we first started going, which would have been maybe 30 years ago. And look, they've been fantastic. We're more than happy with the service we get. We've done lots of trips overseas. Still want to do some more, but we're just sort of waiting to retire to do that.
With master sport, when you go away to play, you play for your accommodation, your travel, your entry money, and all the added on holidays we usually do. So it does give us that freedom to pack up, go to Olympic Games between our competitions, which some of the women have done, or take holidays together outside of when we go away and play basketball. You have got that security. Some of us are retired, so we've got good retirement plans in place to manage all of that.